Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Adon, and in today's video, um, some people asking about how do I get my footage on a plain view sunny day out there, looking so crispy and so nice. And the answer is ND filters. You need ND filters for your lenses, especially if you're gonna go out there now in the summer and you're gonna shoot your videos. You need ND filters. What are ND filters? ND filters are simple. It's just like sunglasses for your lenses. And you need them, especially if you go out and you're gonna shoot in plain view during daytime. Why are so important to have ND filters for your camera? You know, a lot of people got into the discussion that they don't like to put glasses on top of the glasses, especially when it comes to like, camera and expensive glasses like Sony G Master lenses or even Sigma or Tamron. People tend to, argue about putting glass on top of glasses. And it's simple, sometimes even if you don't want to, you need to, because you're gonna have to crank up the shutter speed, or you're gonna have to crank up the aperture, or you're gonna have to lower down the ISO on your camera, and that could cause some damage to the footage. Whether you're gonna have a lot of noise, the footage is not gonna look, really nice. They're not gonna look so good. And based on those criteria, you need ND filters. There's a lot of ND filters out there. You have the KNF, which are really good, low budget, and they also have the expensive one. But I used to use KNF because, at that time I wasn't making no money, and they were like right on a budget. And they're really good, but some of them, when it comes to the millimeter and the filter thread of the lens, sometimes they give you like color cast, they give you some sort of magentas, they give you some sort of vignette that you're not expecting. And the solution for me was to get, a really expensive glasses or ND filter for my glasses that they could really handle and they could really do the work. So I got the nisi filters, ND filters. I got this beauty right here, and I could tell you that it's been worth it. I got the package deluxe, and it comes with a one of the ND for 1 to 5 stops, and then you have an add-on which is like 4 to 9, and they also come with like a black mist filters. They come with this beautiful pouch, and they have some different type of package. The one that I have is used with thread. You have to screw it into the lens. They have also magnetic that you just tap on it and they go in, and so on. But it's really good to have your ND filters, and it's really important because when you go out there and you're trying to shoot, things tend to look kind of hectic. And if you don't have filters, if you don't know what you're doing in the sunlight out there, your video footage is not gonna come out good as you expected. So I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna show you what can you do, or what's the beauty of using ND filters when the sun is sparkling out there. Let's go outside. So like I was saying, so here's the difference. When you go in the outside, sun is sparkling, the sun is completely strong all over the place. The sun is way better. I mean, the sun is really sparkling, the sun is really strong. And as you can see, this is a wide open area where you don't really have the opportunity to be cranking up the shutter speed or cranking up the aperture or the lowering down the ISO. Right now I'm on my aperture is 1.4, the ISO is 800, and the shutter speed is over 1/50. And as you can see, this is how it look. Now let's say you don't have an ND filter. Look what happened. This is what happened, right? And I'm gonna give you the perfect example. I'm gonna take one of them, which is the one that complete the 9 to 5, right? Or better yet, what I could do is I could just leave it like that, right? And I'm gonna take the whole thing, the whole package, the whole ND, both of them. I'm gonna come out because I have 1 to 5 stops and then the 4 to 9. But I'm gonna take the whole thing out so you could see the difference with no filter. And 1, 2, 3, and here we go. It's hard for you to see me. It's hard. Like right now, it's overexposed. Right now, you can really see anything. Maybe my shadow or I don't know what. But that's the difference when you use ND filter. Now, if we go back to it, you could see the difference that this lens is pretty much our sunglasses that could fix the brightness of the sun, and that's what it is, and that's the reason why you need ND filters. Now we're gonna go back to the studio, as you already saw the difference and why you need them. So we are back in the studio, and like I said, you already saw the difference in between when you use ND filters out there and when you're not. The things that happen is that when you don't use ND filters and you're out there trying to shoot your video, you're either gonna have to work on your shutter speed, your aperture, or your ISO, and that's gonna destroy your video when it comes to post-production, when you're gonna color grade or when you're gonna do whatever you need to do with the videos. So that's why you need ND filters. And like I said, this is not a sponsored video. I just used the nisi products. I believe they are really good. There also comes, like you could order also CPLs for, circular polarizer for when you're shooting cars and stuff like that. So you could turn off or pretty much bypass the sun reflections on glasses, on crystal and shiny metals and stuff like that. So I hope you like this video. Hit the like button, subscribe if possible, and thank you for stopping by. See you next time.